Hi YouTube, I'm Marko with Marko Custom Build Models coming to you today with the MPC The Californian swinging luxury sports car. Not really a kit I would really buy, except I needed it for some parts to possibly restore an older kit, and I will show you that at the end. But let's see what we have inside the box. I thought I'd do an unboxing it on anyway, so you know what's in here. This is a fully custom car. You can't build it original, but the engine is original. It's a front-wheel drive power plant. Many custom things you could do with that. There's hood scoops, there's tinted roof panels, there's a wing, some optional parts. It only comes with the one set of wheels, which kind of look original, so that's why I picked it up. It comes with 4 tires with white walls. On the bottom is your sort of parts list here. I've already opened this up, so let's open the box and see what we got inside here. Sort of how you get it there. Let's go through it. Okay, so first up we have the bag with the body in it. Let's open it up and see. So here we have a big customized body. All these lines on the side of this car are sort of custom to the car. It almost has an AMC sort of Javelin look, but this is a much bigger car. It also has that Superfly style front end. I would think that was what they called that sort of custom era. Anyway, there you go. There's the interior tub has what appears to be original style seats, at least in the rear. I don't know what's in the front yet. And then of course the chassis is basically very original style to this body style car. The front wheel drive, the Eldorado, the Olds Toronado platform. So there you go. So these 3 pieces came together. Next up we have the plated parts, the chrome parts. So here we have the big custom and bold grille with older style separate headlights there. The custom taillights almost resemble a big version of I would say almost like a 67 Pontiac Parisienne. We have the wheels here for custom. They're not very exciting. They look very stock, but that's why I got the kit, was basically for the wheels. This is a rear bumper assembly, which probably doesn't fit this kit. It was be for the original. There's a big taillight here. This has the dual snorkel air cleaner, rear view mirror. There's an antenna here. This looks like, I don't know what that piece is for. I didn't look ahead in the instructions. You have another grill here. Looks like maybe a custom grill for a different application. You have some knockoffs here. Hearst shifter, a couple of side pipes. We got valve cover, starter, carburetor, alternator, and the 5-bladed GM fan there. So we flip that over, and that's the back side there. So let's do a close-up. Those are those wheels. Okay. The big hood here, I don't even think that's original. It's been customized to go with the front end on the car. You have the radiator, custom steering wheel, some exhaust piping, and some pedals here. That's the other side of the tree, and the back side of the hood. There's nothing to cut a hole or anything like that. Alright, here's the front seats. They were kind of floating around in the bag, and they kind of look original to the era car. On the next here you have the 4 backing for the wheels. This does have metal axles, both front and rear, to hold the wheels on. There's a front and rear pan and some hood scoops. Custom, you can do whatever, your side scoops, whatever you want to do with them. And then there's also a center console here, which looks like a manual transmission shifter pattern. Although I think the transmission in this car is an automatic. But anyway, there you go. That's one side of the tree there. There's the other. Here we have the engine bay compartment, radiator side, firewall side, inner fender wells. That then kind of glues in there somewhere into the body. under the hood, and then here's your lower front suspension. These cars are torsion bar, by the way, in the front of these Oldsmobiles here. Front wheel drive, of course. Another bag of goodies. Alright, in here also there's another seat. This has sort of like two low back buckets with a spot in the middle here. Sort of an interesting seat. What's nice about this, if you don't use it in this model, you can use it in something else. Here's the dashboard. It appears to be original and untouched. Not so much custom. It's got air conditioning vents in it, so air conditioning car. You have steering wheel here. A couple of roll bar pieces, which probably don't really belong in this particular model. You have these are for the back wing over here. That's kind of splits. One side glues to one side of the body and so forth. You also have the seat backs here for the taller seats. These look like the hood scoops for the front of the car here. And then this is the grille insert. One side of the tree there. That's the back side there. The last tree here has the engine on it. This is the Oldsmobile engine block. It has all the detail of the lifter valleys and cylinders molded in. You got the exhaust manifold, cylinder heads with valve detail, if you can see that. There's an oil pan here, battery, timing cover, assembly, the belt detail. You got a transmission pan. This is part of the transmission here. There's a distributor. This looks like part of this transmission. This is the differential housing that goes beside the transmission. I think that's a cover for it as well. There's a brake master cylinder. This looks like power steering pump. We have here the heater box assembly that goes onto the firewall. The intake manifold. If you look on these cars, the intake manifold is actually, the carburetor sits lower or as low as the runners. Fit under the hood of those cars. And then this is the upper radiator support detail and fan shroud. So there you have it there. There's the back side. I feel like these parts were the same parts in the old Johan kits. Maybe anybody could fill me in on that. Then we have the tires here. These are pad printed white wall solid vinyl tires. They're not hollow. Okay. They're Goodyear imprinting on the side. Of course, you get 4 of those in the kit. You get a set of metal axles here in a bag. There's 2 of them here. No point pulling them out. They're just in that bag. The clear red parts, it has these inserts that go into the roof there. These are optional, and then you have the tail lights here. So that's what that tree looks like there. Then you have the glass, which are the clear part, which fits in one piece, just up into the body, the windshield and the rear window. It's nice it doesn't have a split here, and then there's the 2 headlights there. Also on this, it indicates it's 1967. 66 Olds Toronado, 67 Olds Toronado are very similar, but there's a good chance this is basically a 67 Toronado. So the water slides are in here. Let's see what we got there. Has some really psychedelic style gold with some sort of silver lace look in there, and that would be something that would definitely suit this car. It has the Californian if you wanted to really put it out there. These Californian decals might be nice on a gasser if you wanted to call it like a build a gasser and call it the Californian. That would be cool. It's here it talks about the Californian here, and then these are the step 1, putting the engine together, and as you can see, it's basically stock form, no custom parts. Then you get into the chassis assembly here. what I think is really neat is it talks about custom aid, gives you hints and tips on how to do things to your model to make them more of like a show winner for a contest. This is the interior assembly here, and then this is sort of the body assembly on top of the interior and the chassis, and then it talks about gluing on all these parts, and it gives you different tips on how to do modeling and make it a little bit easier. So that's kind of neat. Why did I buy the kit? Well, I don't really have any desire to have this particular car at all, but I have a 67 Toronado that's a promo kit. I like the 66s, but this is what I ended up with. I mean, you don't come across these every day. This actually had a piece of the body missing, and I had fixed that with some styrene, and I just primer spotted over so you could see that it's smooth. I'm missing some parts for this kit, like the wheels. So with this model, I bought it just basically for the wheels, the tires, and then this particular car, what's left, I'll just build something custom out of it. But it's not something that I would normally pick up. What I also thought about doing is using the detailed chassis under here with the engine. I'm not sure if I'm going to go that way yet, but that is a possibility. Anyway, that's why I bought the kit. I just wanted to show you what's inside the box. You may be interested, maybe you're not interested. Maybe now that you've seen what's inside, you might go down and buy one, or you might not. But at least you know what's in the box. And if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Also share and comment, as I love reading the comments. Maybe you've built one of these or had an older release in the past. Please let me know. As always, have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.